Hi, it's Dave Dobbins, and welcome to Victory Videos. On today's program, we have special guest East to West. You want to stay tuned for that. New artists that are really doing some great music, and we'll feature their music as well as them on today's program. LaVila Craft is not with me today. I'm kind of flying solo, so stay tuned. We've got great music. And up next, two videos. First is Dream of Eden, Blessed Are the Hungry, followed by Jeff Moore in the Distance, and Heart to God, Hand to Man. Two in a row on Victory Videos.
Carry on another day, just one more day. Blessed are the
1865, a dismal slum of poverty. A band of believers rescued from the night played songs of hope and offered life.
If a man is hungry,
Give him food to eat,
if a stranger's thirsty,
give him drink. If a woman's battered, if a child's abandoned, bring them in, give them what they need. A heart to God and a hand to man. Here begins the healing of our land. A heart to God and a hand to man. I can still hear the hallelujah band. A heart to God and a hand to man. Like an army marching as to war, come to set the captives free. The bread of life for the poorest of poor. Hear the cries bringing relief.
if a man is hungry,
Give him food to eat,
if a stranger's thirsty,
give him drink. If a woman's battered, if a child's abandoned, bring them in, give them what they need. A heart to God and a hand to man. Here begins the healing of our land. A heart to God and a hand to man. I can still hear the hallelujah band singing heart to God and a hand to man. While women weep as they do now, while children are hungry, while hope can be found, while one soul remains without light, I will fight on, fight on. I'll fight to the very heart to God and a hand to man. I can hear the Salvation Army band singing heart to God and a hand to man. Here begins the healing of our land. A heart to God and a hand to man. I can hear the Salvation Army band.
That's my dad. And that's Mom. Dad's got an idea. A way to get rid of all the grody garbage that's polluting the world. He's invented a big rocket ship to shoot all the garbage into outer space. Mom's not sure. But Dad says his invention will save the world.
There's an easier way to save the world. Recycle. For your free recycling action guide, write Recycle. Environmental Defense Fund, 257 Park Avenue South, New York, New York.
Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Moore from Jeff Moore and the Distance. You know, when I used to think of the Salvation Army, I would think of bells in front of shopping malls at Christmas time and shelters in the poor part of town. But I have learned there's so much more. What is the Salvation Army? Who are these people in uniform and what do they do? Well, they care about the lost children, missing persons. They provide daycare, and night care and aftercare. They give aid to people, and they comfort people with AIDS. They house people. They help restore their self-respect, and they point them in the right way to go. They are who they are because they are called. See, it's a matter of the heart. A heart to God and a hand to man.
A heart to God and a hand to man. Here begins the healing of our land.
If you'd like to find out more about the Salvation Army, just give them a call. There's one near you, and I'm sure you'll find friends there, just like I did.
And so it's time to welcome to Victor Videos, East to West. How you doing, guys?
Good. How are you doing? Good to see you, Dave.
Good. And we've got over on this side, we've got Neil and Jay.
And Jay.
All right, welcome.
Great
You
to
guys
meet
are the guys, it's good to have you here. You guys are the guys that are out there making it happen. New group,
Brand new.
creative sound. Really like your sound.
Thank you.
Thank you so
We
much.
do our best. Jay is really the musical brains of East to West, though. That's where the musical credit has to go to him. So,
Well, let's talk about how do you get started? How did this thing get started? How did the inception of the group get started? And then we're going to talk a little bit about the record deal, how God brought that about for you.
Well, when Neil got paroled,
easy.
Thank you.
Yeah, not for our next number.
Neil and I went to school together down in Cleveland, Tennessee at Lee College, and we sang there sort of in the same group that recruited for the school. And you know, we'd been together and been friends, and one day Neil came to me and he said, I have this chance to sing at Late Night Stage in Atlanta Fest. He said, he said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to use my best soundtracks and make a go at it. So I begged him to let me put a band together. And
Yeah,
out of
he
the
had to do a lot of
out of the
begging.
kindness of his heart,
He's so humble, you know. See, this is the thing. So humble.
out of the kindness of his heart, he let me put a band together and go down there with him. And we played that night, and it just so happened to be Angelo and Veronica were new Benson artists at the time. So Benson was there to kind of see them, debut their new record and everything. And they happened to hear us, and they showed some interest, wanted us to do a demo, and we did a demo, brought some money, did a demo, got turned down the first time,
Oh, is that right? So
Yeah.
it doesn't always happen right away.
and that's true.
No, sure does.
And then we met Don Cook, our producer now, and he really liked what we did, really believed in our respective talents, and wanted to do another demo, and before we were even finished, Benson wanted to sign us. So.
Well, you know what's really exciting when you see guys like you, like you're big time, you're on stage, you get the recording contract. I mean, it all sounds so easy.
I don't know if I'd call it big time. It's kind of a paradox there.
Well, this isn't the Coliseum. Anyway,
You noticed?
but okay, so you got started and God opened the door. Just briefly before we go to our first two videos, our second two videos here, how did that happen? Or should we save it?
Let's save it.
Okay, we're going to save it because we're running short on time.
All right,
All
okay.
right, we're going to come back. We're going to talk about that record contract thing. See? So let's just make them watch it.
Don't go away.
Don't go away. Here's two videos up next. We've got music from Greg Long and Think About Jesus, followed by AVB and Spiritual One Night Stand. Two in a row on Victor Videos.
Troubles and temptations are always on your mind. You've been thinking about just leaving the Christian thing behind. I want you to know that just beyond the very next door, everything you've gone through here won't matter much anymore. Paradise is found you don't wanna miss before you throw it away. Listen what I've got to say. Think about love, think about peace, won't you? Think about heaven, don't you wanna go with me? Think about Jesus, think about his blood, won't you? Think about how he made the way for both you and me to go above. Walk on, walk on. You can laugh in the face of danger, you can walk in the valley of death, 'cause you'll know what waits for you just beyond your final breath. Never mind the heartache, never mind the pain, 'cause you'll know tomorrow
Yesterday, in Norway, he'll go to church today. His 10% he'll pay. He'll bow his head to pray and listen to them and say. He'll sing the holy song. It seems he does no wrong. He's got his best suit on. He wears a mask till Sunday's gone. 'Cause tomorrow when the pressure's on, he'll do the things he's done. So many promises and now there's none. It's a spiritual mindset. Love is here today, but gone tomorrow. Peace and joy right here in your head, but you leave it all behind for pain and sorrow. Yesterday, today, and always, Just another, just another, just another, just another one night. Just another, just another, just another, just another one night. She feels the heat is on. She knows she's doing wrong. Her burning wings, the time's too late. The deal is almost done. Her parents love her so. They taught her well. She knows, she sees which way to go. It's not when the river flows, when the pressure's on. Can do the things you've done. So many promises, but now there's none. There's none. Spirituals, but not love is here today. Things you've done. In your head, leave it all. The precious ones that stays. Spirituals, but not love is here today. Come
And welcome back to Victor Video's AVB, and before that we heard music from Greg Long, and we're talking with East to West. Now, which is East and which is West?
Well, we switch it up.
Yeah, we
from-
gotta, you know,
from
get-
day to day.
You know, that's probably we probably hear that question. What would you say, Jay?
6-7 times a night.
7 times a night.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just not.
Yeah.
that's-
So,
by the
it's
way,
not very
yeah,
original, but you
like
know
it
what?
already.
We do appreciate that. So now undo the.
What about the name?
Well, the
From
name
the
was
scripture?
East to West. That's,
yeah,
that's
East
what
to
the
West
name
is the name.
I know that.
Oh, you wonder where it came from?
You
Wait,
guys are funny,
th-
aren't
From
they?
the scripture in Psalms 103:12, he casts our sins as far as the east is from the west.
That's what I thought. Okay. Now let's talk about the record deal we promised we'd talk about. We see a lot of times artists that are in the, making it on the stage, doing the work for God. And there are a lot of people who have been struggling for years and years and years and never got a record deal. How did this happen in such a quick period of time? Did you feel like God had his hand on it, Neil?
Yeah, I think it's the thing for us. It was not anything well calculated, very well planned or anything like that. Because the first time we ever sang together was a little over 2.5 years ago. Like I said, we had the chance to do. I think Jay told you the late night stage at Atlanta Fest, and then after that, then Vincent expressed an interest. And now when they signed us, it was probably about a year. What would you say, Jay? About a year after that.
Probably about it, yeah.
Yeah, it was about a year. So, I mean, it was a process, but, some people, you find that they're in the ministry for a long, long time.
That's right.
Somebody like Keith Dudley, who's a New Benson artist also. And Keith has had a phenomenal ministry for years, and it just so happens that, God at a different time gave him the avenue, the venues to open up through through the distribution that a record company can provide in marketing.
So they just came in and they just said, we like you, we want to sign you. Boom. That's the way it works?
We certainly are the exception to the rule. There's many, many people that try for years to get a record deal, and I think that, you know, the old cliche, something always happens when you're not looking for it to, you know, and
in God's
the Lord
timing,
just
you know.
just opened the doors, and
we weren't expecting it, you know. It's not something
That's
that we were
great.
actively seeking, so we just felt like, hey, you know, this is from you, God, so you drive.
That's great. Well, we're going to take it to the next level. Great song. I
Thank
really
you.
like it.
Thanks.
It's inspiring to me in my life. I know it's inspiring to our viewers. Let's check it out, and then we're going to talk about it. This is East to West, and...
Welcome to the next level.
we both had long hair in this video.
Okay, check it out. East to West on Victor Videos.
Remember how good it felt the first time you gave 5? Well, now there's another way to give 5. Set a goal to give more. 5 hours a week and 5% of your income to the causes you care about. It'll make you feel like a winner every day of your life. So give more. Give 5. Call 1-800-55-GIVE-5.
That's my nephew Scruff reading that comic book.
Improving my mind.
Give me your magic zapper and I'll improve your mind.
Hey, that's me!
Look inside. It's about the adventures you have coming home from school.
Uh-oh.
It gives tips on what to do about bullies, finding drugs, or trouble on the bus. And it shows what happens to Scruff.
What happens? What happens?
You'll see. For your free copy, write McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652 and help me take a bite out of crime.
What happens? What happens?
Hey Cincinnati, this is Out of the Gray.
Keep watching Victory videos.
Please.
Hi, this is Michael Sweet. Abstinence isn't just the only safe way. It's what God intended for us outside of marriage. Here are the facts. 1 in 6 conceptions is aborted. Over 150,000 performed every day. There are over 13 million people worldwide currently infected with the HIV virus. And the projection is 30 to 40 million cases by the year 2000. Teen pregnancy is at an all-time high. It's time to get serious. True Love waits. All across the nation, major denominations and thousands of youth groups are actively involved in the True Love Waits campaign, focusing on abstinence until marriage. If you'd like to know more information, call this 800 number, 1-800-588-9248. And remember, there's no safe way.
Welcome back to Victor Videos. Dave Dobbins with you, and thanks for joining us on today's program. We have East to West over here on the East and the West. Neil and Jay, like that video. Welcome to the next level. What's that mean? What was the meaning behind that?
Well, that was a friend of ours from college actually wrote that song with
cool.
Brian White, who I believe you play sometimes on Victor
Sure.
Videos. And that song was just a celebration, more or less, of the life that we find in Jesus Christ. You know, the world offers many, many different ways, artificial means to achieve a next high, you know, through alcohol, drugs, or whatever. And the song simply says that there's no better life on this earth than the life we find through Jesus Christ.
I'm really glad you said that. That's really important. So if you're tuning through this program for the very first time, and you see these guys, these are not just musicians, but these are guys that really sing from their heart for Jesus Christ. That's great.
Exactly right.
And you guys are on the road all the time now.
Yeah,
Traveling?
let's see, this year, this is the first year that we've really been on the road full time, and we will probably have done about a little over 200 concerts this year.
Wow.
Be on the road maybe 300 days. So
Whoa.
yeah, it's been pretty intense.
Okay, well then you're qualified to answer this question. How is God's Spirit working? What is He doing out there? What are you seeing of the needs of the people, and how is He kind of dropping His Spirit on?
We feel that one way that we're seeing needs of the people is to offer hope and encouragement to either whether it's a congregation or a concert like tonight, or no matter what it might be, we feel compelled to share the grace of Jesus Christ with our audiences, and we're finding that people need it. You know, we had a girl that came up to us in a concert. We did a See at the Pole rally about a month ago in Peoria. One of the ones that we did was in Peoria, Illinois, and a girl came up to us after the concert. She said, I want to thank you for just saving my life. And I wanted to, as soon as I wanted to say, hey, we didn't do that, God did. She went on to say that I was listening to your song on the radio, Fearless Heart. I was writing out my suicide note, and your song Fearless Heart came on the radio. And she said, and it was at that moment that God just turned my life around, that turned everything around, We've been able to work some with Chuck Colson's Ministry Prison Fellowship, also join hands with World Vision just recently, and there are a lot of hurting people out there, in prisons where we've seen a lot of people, just in crisis situations, but we find that it's the crisis situations where God can really show us how awesome He really is.
Great. Amen. Well, I think it's time to we've been serious. I think it's time to get funny. Up next is this crazy guy.
That'd be Jay.
Mark
he just
Lowry.
looks funny. I mean, you just look at him.
He kind of looks like Mark Lowry, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right.
What a compliment. Thank you.
Coming out of that serious note, we're going to go to this the humor man in Christian music. It's Mr. Mark Lowry with Sandy Patty. And some other time, some other place. Check it out, and you will love it. We'll be back.
Sandy, you've sang with everyone, from Larnell to Wayne Watson.
Yes, all my partners have been great. Not one of them was second rate. Oh,
why don't you sing this time with me? I promise that I'll stay on key.
sorry, but I can't help you out. Got my career to think about. Oh.
So we'll sing then at some other time, in some other place,
where all my friends won't see and no one knows me, and I'll hide my face.
though the dogs are howling, coyotes growling.
Whenever your solo comes,
I know happy I will be if you'll just sing with me.
some other time and some other
I promise I won't clown around. I'll always smile and never frown.
You'll scare my audience to death and probably melt the mic with your breath. Oh,
The two of us could go so far.
why can't we leave things how they are?
All of our concerts would sell out.
To all your relatives, no doubt. Oh, oh.
So we'll sing then at some other time, in some other place,
Where all my friends won't see and no one knows me, and I'll hide my face.
we'll be a hit, I'm certain.
My ears will be hurting.
Sandy, I can't hardly wait for that sweet, sweet someday.
Lord, make him go away to some other time and some other place.
So we'll sing then at some other time, in some other place,
Where all my friends won't see and no one knows me, and I'll disguise my face.
when my solo's nearing, the crowd will be
When
cheering.
I tell them they don't have to stay,
We'll win a Dove Award someday.
even that will fly away to some other time and some other place.
Come on, Sandy, let's sing together. No, not some other time, right now. We could be the next BB and Cece, the next Regis and Kathy Lee. Oh, who knows where this could lead? Come on, Sandy. Would you hush and talk to me? Quit. Sandy, hey, Sandy. Sandy! Oh, please sing with me.
Hi, I'm Neil.
And I'm Jay.
And welcome back to Victory Videos.
We're east to west.
Great. Good job. Good job.
Thank
I've
you.
Been
We
replaced.
didn't do it quite as good as you did,
Well,
though, did we?
Yeah,
I'm
what
just
can
a
we say,
part-timer.
Dave? You know, we're just
a part-timer, Neil. I'm Jay.
we're trying.
I mean, you're so natural. We hold the mics like this. Hi, I'm Jay, and I'm...
Good to see you.
You're
All
so
right.
natural. You just got it working.
Gosh. Here's that 5.
It must be that silk, man. Look at that. That's
Feel
big
that?
silk.
Feel the
man.
goods? Okay. Anyway, back to business.
It's beautiful. What is it, Velvet?
I got this at the store.
You're out having fun. You're telling people, giving people hope, and then you got hooked up with World Vision, which is a huge world organization. What are you guys doing with them, and is that taking you to places you never knew you'd go before? And
Well, I
what's that
tell you,
like?
we've just started a relationship with World Vision,
Oh,
and
just
it's
started,
yeah,
okay.
and it's been probably about a month now. We've been with
Mm-hmm.
them, and I tell you, I was always skeptical because I always saw those commercials, like, you know, with that girl from All in the Family. She was always walking through the rubble.
She's
you
always
know?
saying this thing. Yeah, walking through the rubble saying, "Happy birthday."
So I was always skeptical about organizations that fed hungry children. You know, I always thought it was just a way to make a buck or something. And I tell you, when I first read one of the cards, they give you little cards, you know, with the child's name on it and a little bit of the background and what their living conditions are like. It almost brought me to tears because it's so. It just kind of, when you're holding it and you see that child there and you know what they go through day after day after day, kind of brings it into reality for you. And I really believe like that this is not a way just to make another dollar, but that $20 a month is about saving lives. And I really feel privileged and very honored to be partnered with World
That's
Vision.
great. So with World Vision, when you do a concert, they have a booth out front, and you talk a little bit about it and help people see the vision of World Vision.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about what else you're doing. These guys are compassionate men. I love it. Prison fellowship with Chuck Colson and
Yep.
all that. What's that? What is that like going behind the?
Wow.
Well, Neil's got a lot of
Pretty
experience.
amazing, and I. Jay's a funny guy. Well, it's been amazing. It's
1992.
yeah. It's been a lot of fun. It really has been. It's been very challenging for us, though, because it's not your average audience. You know, you don't go in and you start singing "Lean on Me" or something. You know, we're doing all these motions. Come on, everybody, lean on me when you're not strong. You know, and here these guys in prison, like, you know, they kind of, you know, checking you out. You know, but
you got to be real. It's got to be from your heart.
yeah, yeah. But after the concert, that's where we really find that they're responding very, very well to us as they come in and they let us know. You know, they're very receptive to what we have to say, and because they're looking for the hope. You know.
Well, there's a lot of people that are going to need hope because the next video coming up from King James is called "Hard Road to Go," and followed by Dakota Motor Company. It's time, if you're in that situation, to stand up and stand for what you believe
Exactly
in.
right.
We'll talk a little bit more about the prison relationship and the prison ministry. But check these out, 2 in a row from King James and Dakota Motor Company on Victory Videos.
Crack cocaine and all its grills.
don't know, I'm missing something there.
This is New Guinea.
It's so powerful.
I don't see it.
I'm having an out-of-decade experience. I was walking and came upon a fountain which bore the sign, "Don't drink the water."
Do you
And
get
the beggar
this?
carries a
Isn't
sign
it
saying, "I'm
fantastic?"
blind." What does this poem mean to me? It's like a collage of images.
Let's
and
face it,
sounds.
not every cultural activity appeals to everyone.
Finding an oasis.
So we're giving you something everyone likes, a choice. That's why 23,000 arts and humanities groups are inviting you to find something you can get excited about. Just call for a free brochure about what's going on in your community.
I think I'm getting into this.
They're tuning up.
The arts and humanities, there's something in it for you. There's a lot going on in your community. For a free brochure on how to get involved, call our toll-free number.
1, 2, 1, 2. Larry, you know, this simple exercise can help you stay healthy, which keeps medical costs down.
But you gotta do it every day, Vince. Or you'll get out of shape fast.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
What's up, man? Coming 95.
95.
95.
What are we going on with the heads of the four families? We're going out with for him, and we're really, really excited about
For
it.
him.
Embarrassed if my family is watching.
Very much like these boys. They come from. No, we really do really admire for him and really admire all that they have accomplished. They're excellent ministers. They're
They
not
really
only
are.
excellent musicians, they are excellent ministers, and we hope to learn from them.
All around nice guys.
All around nice guys. Well, that's a real good
Yeah.
match, I think. I
We
think
are.
it's a
Yeah,
real,
as a
real
matter
good
of
match.
fact, Greg Long, we
Uh-huh.
played Greg's video earlier. Greg is also going to be on that tour.
Oh, cool.
So it'll be
Are you
him,
guys going to come
us.
back through?
We haven't seen the
yet.
schedule yet, so we.
Who knew?
Might be, we might not be, huh?
All right, and the new release is coming in 1995 from East to West called Hungry for You, right?
Right, that is right. We just got finished with a video. Our video "Hungry for You."
Cool.
Just shot that out in Los Angeles, not in
Angeles?
not in Italy. So
Okay, that's the new video.
Right.
And what's the new release called? Same thing?
Yep.
Okay, well, I hit it right. All right. So what else is on the horizon for you guys? Last minute.
Jay's looking into getting married.
No.
Okay.
No.
Wishful thinking,
Single
I guess.
guy.
Maybe that's what it is.
Well, listen, thanks for being with us, guys. We wish you the best. East
Thank
to
you.
West,
Appreciate
watch
it,
for
Dave.
them. They're on the way up. You're getting hooked up with For Him and Greg Long and next
Dave
thing you know,
Dobbins.
Dave Dobbins. Hey, that's right.
Don't forget Dave.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to tell your friends about Victor Videos every week. We've got neat people like this.
And keep watching.
That's right. And we're going to go right now to East to West and Hungry for You on Victor Videos.
So much confusion. Everything is shades of gray. Too many illusions leading me astray.